Want to speak real Chinese from your first lesson? Sign up for your free lifetime account at ChineseClass101.com.
Welcome to Fun and Easy Chinese by ChineseClass101.com. Hi, 大家好，我是李英如。Hi everyone, 李英如 Li here. Have you ever come across any Chinese characters that look very much alike? Learning Chinese characters can be challenging. One of the reasons why written Chinese is so difficult to learn is that there are many characters that look the same but are actually not. One tiny stroke is enough to make a completely different Hanzi Chinese characters with totally different meanings. In this lesson, you will learn 5 sets of most confusing Chinese characters that are commonly used in daily life. Okay, here is our first pair. Both of these two characters look very simple with only 2 strokes, one curve on the left and one curve on the right. But if you look closely, the 2 curves are connected differently. So to write the one on the left in a proper stroke order, it goes like this. 1 and 2. And to write this one, 1 and 2. Now you can see the second stroke. This is first, this is second. The second stroke of the second character goes beyond the first stroke, while the first character doesn't. The one with the longer left curve, left stroke, it's pronounced as 人. Here it's pinyin 人. This means person. We can combine 人 with other characters to make compound words. For example, we can combine 人 with 好. 好 means good. So 好人 together means good person. 好人 好人. We can also combine 人 with the nationality to tell where someone is from. For example, 中国 means China. 中国 and 中国人 means China person or Chinese person, Chinese. 中国人. To say I'm from China, I can say 我是中国人. 我是中国人. Okay, the one on the right with the longer right curve is pronounced as 入. 入. It means to enter. For example, we can combine 入 with 口 to make the word 入口. 口 means mouth or opening. So 入口 basically is enter opening, but it translates as entrance. You may have seen this a lot on a sign. Entrance. 入口. And another common verb with 入 is 进入, which also means to enter. 进入. Now to recap, the one with the longer left curve means person. 人. The one with the longer right curve means to enter. 入. Our next pair is also made up with simple strokes. They both have a cross, sort of a cross on top, and a bottom line at the bottom. Well, the bottom lines are where the difference lies in. To write this one, we start writing a cross. 1 and 2. Well, the third horizontal stroke, it's longer than its parallel one. So make sure the third one is longer. This one is pronounced as 土. It means dirt or earth. Or you can think of the bottom line, the last stroke, the bottom long horizontal line as the earth, with a little plant growing on top of it. A common word with 土 is this one, 土地, meaning land. 土地. Well, the next phrase or word, 土豆, is a kind of a vegetable. This vegetable grows underneath the dirt. 豆 means bean, and the kind of bean that grows under the dirt, in the earth, is otherwise known as potato. 土豆 potato. Okay, let's look at this one with a shorter bottom line. Shorter bottom line, so to write it, make sure the third stroke is shorter than its horizontal, than its parallel horizontal line in the cross. And this one is pronounced as 是. 是, the same pronunciation as in the word am is are to be, 是. While 是 refers to a certain group of people, such as 战士, meaning soldier. 战士, soldier. Well, you can think of 士 as a soldier standing upright with his hands behind the back in the at ease position. Looks kind of like 士. Okay, another group of people is 女士. 女士 is a polite way to address ladies. 女 means woman or female. So 女士 together means lady or madam. To say ladies and gentlemen in Chinese is 女士们,先生们,女士们,先生们. So to recap, the one with the longer bottom line represents the earth. So 土. The one with a shorter bottom line is a certain group of people. 是. Now moving on to the third pair. Or to see the difference of the third pair of Hanzi, you might need a magnifying glass. But I'm telling you here, the difference lies in here. Okay, let's write them separately. To write this one, we start with the horizontal line, and then we go down a little bit, then another horizontal line, and the last stroke goes between the two horizontal lines, but be careful not to close the box. So we start here, go down to the right and up like a little hook. Or to write its cousin, this one, the first two strokes are the same. 1, 2. Now we have come to the third stroke, which is the most important stroke. Remember not to go beyond this horizontal line. So we start right at the lower horizontal line, go down and to the right and up. So here is the difference, is the last stroke. And the one on the left with the longer last stroke is pronounced as 乙. In pinyin looks like this. 乙. It means already. Well, think of this as if the damage has already been done since the last stroke has already crossed the line already. 乙, a common word with 乙, 已经, 已经 also means already. 已经. And when you text your friend, you may see this phrase or this compound word on your phone, 已读, telling you that your friend has already read the text. 读 means to read, and 已 already, so 已读 is already read. Alright, the one on the right with a shorter last stroke is pronounced as 己. 己 means self. Well, you can think of this Hanzi as if that you are telling yourself not to go beyond the lower horizontal line when you write this character, 己, self. And we often say 自己, oneself, 自己. We can make more phrases with 自己 by adding the pronouns, such as 你自己, yourself. 我自己 myself. 他自己 himself. Now to recap, the one with the longer last stroke, the one that has already crossed the line, is already, 以. And the one with self-control to not go beyond the line is 己, self. The next set of confusing characters actually has 3 in them. Okay, at first glance, they all look like there are 2 curved lines crossing ways with 2 horizontal lines. Well, we'll use the first one as the standard to compare. So let's write the first one together. The first one starts with a shorter horizontal line and a longer horizontal line below it, and then a left curve, a right curve. Or to write the second one, it starts out the same, short horizontal, long horizontal, and the third left curve starts beyond, above the first horizontal line, and the last stroke is the same. Okay, now let's look at the third one. First horizontal, second horizontal, third left curve, the same as the first one, but the last stroke is different. Instead of a simple curve, we go down to the right and up. So the last stroke is what differentiates the third one with the first one. Okay, the first one, with nothing going beyond, is pronounced as 天. 天 means sky or heaven. Well, you can think of this character, the 2 horizontal lines, as the outlines of the sky. And then there is a person. Remember this one? Person under the sky is 天. 天. We can combine 天 with 气. 天气, this compound word means weather. 天气. And this one, 天空, is another way of saying sky. 天空. Well, the second one that goes with the curve goes beyond the top. It's pronounced as 夫. 夫. 夫 means husband or a grown male. Well, in Chinese culture, a grown man is supposed to stand up upright and tall with his head touching the sky and with his legs and feet on the earth. That's why we need to go above the skyline to be a grown man. 丈夫 is a common everyday word to say husband. 丈夫. But notice the 夫 here has a neutral tone, which means it's brief and light. 丈夫. 丈夫 with no tone mark. So it's this word, 大夫. 大夫. 夫 is also neutral tone here. 大夫 is a way to address a doctor. 大夫, doctor. Well, some of you may have noticed that this word has another pronunciation, which is the more commonly used pronunciation, 大, meaning big. But remember, when you call a doctor, you don't say 大夫, we say 大夫. 大夫. All right. And the third character with the interesting looking right leg, it's pronounced as 无. 无 means none or do not have. Or you can think of 无 as the one, since it has a broken bad leg, it can't do anything fun. None. 无. Okay. A common word with 无 is 无法. 无法. 无法 is kind of a more formal way of saying cannot do something, incapable of doing something. When a website cannot open, you may see this on your computer. 无法打开, meaning cannot open. This website cannot open. 无法打开. So to recap, the one with the outlines of the sky, with nothing go beyond, is 天, sky. The one that goes above the sky to reach above the sky is 夫, husband or grown male. And the one with a funny looking right leg cannot have fun. so it's none. 无. But now we have come to the last set of confusing characters. This set also has 3 of them. The first one has very simple, straight, up and down, right and left lines. To write it, 1, 2, 3. Very simple, very straight. And the second one, it has a different first stroke. So instead of a left to right horizontal stroke, it has a right to left kind of a curve, and the rest 2 strokes same. The third one starts out differently. So the first stroke is first a horizontal, and then a little line pointing to the lower left. So 1, 2, this is 1 stroke. The second stroke goes down a horizontal line and go up a little bit like a little hook. And the third stroke is a long horizontal line. The first one with 3 simple straight lines, it's pronounced, actually it has 2 pronunciations. Let's look at them here. When it's used as an adjective, meaning dry, it's the first flat and long tone. 干, 干 meaning dry, as in 干净, 干净. This word means clean. 干 means dry and 净 means clean, but together 干净 just means clean. 干净. Okay, when this word is used as a verb meaning to do, it is the 4th falling tone. 干, 干 as in 干嘛, which is a colloquial way to say to do what, as in 你在干嘛? What are you doing? 你在干嘛? This phrase 干什么 is the same meaning as 干嘛, which is also very colloquial. So these 2 phrases are interchangeable. 干嘛? 干什么? To do what? So to say what are you doing, you can say 你在干嘛? Or you can also say 你在干什么? Okay, the second character with a curve on top means 1,000. 千. 1,000. Well, a side note here, this cross under the curved line is another number, meaning 10. So if we cover the top stroke, this is 10, 10. With the top curve, it means 1,000. 千. 千 is used almost only as a numeral, a number, meaning 1,000, as in 2,000, 2,000, 2,000. But there's one exception, which is right here. 秋千 together means swing. 秋千 swing. 秋 means fall or autumn, and 千 means 1,000. So somehow, fall 1,000 or autumn 1,000 together means swing. 秋千. Okay, the third character also has 2 pronunciations. When it's used as with the meaning that's related to son or child, it's the 3rd tone down and up. 子, 子, as in 子女, 子女. 子 here means son, and 女 means daughter. So 子女 together, son, daughter is offspring. 子女. Okay, when this one is used in a noun as a suffix, a lot of noun ends with this word, this character, as in 房子, house. 房子. In this case, 子 is neutral tone, no tone mark, no stress, just brief and light. 房子, 房子. Or this noun, 句子, meaning sentence. 句子. Now to recap, the one with 3 straight lines means dry or to do. When it means dry, it's the first tone. 干. When it means to do, it's the 4th tone. 干. Okay, the one with the curved line on top with a 10 underneath the curved line is a number meaning 1,000. 千. And the third one with two little hawks can mean a child, son, or it's a suffix in a noun. Let's do a short quiz as a review of this lesson. Try not to look at your notes. Between this one and this one, which one means person? Right, the one with the longer left curve is person. 人. 人. Between this one and this one, which one means earth or dirt? Right, the one with the longer bottom stroke is earth or dirt. 土. 土. Between this one and this one, which one means already? Right, the one with the stroke poking above the lower horizontal line is already. 已. 已. And which one of these three hanzi means none? Right, the one with a different last stroke is none. 无. 无. And which one of these three means 1,000? Right, the one with the curved top stroke is 1,000. 千. 千. Want to learn Chinese fast? Get cheat sheets for all kinds of topics. Travel, hobbies, love, and much more. And you will learn all of the must-know words and phrases for each. So click the link in the lesson description and sign up for a free lifetime account to get them. This is the end of this lesson. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time on ChineseClass101.com. 再见.
Want to speed up your language learning? Take your very first lesson with us. You'll start speaking in minutes and master real conversations. Sign up for your free lifetime account. Just click the link in the description.